Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In-Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm going to go over the Record Store Day Drop 1 for August 29th, 2020. This is part of the first drop. So Record Store Day this year was broken up into 3 drops. They took the whole list, they separated it into 3, and instead of one big hoorah in April, they've separated it into a 3-month affair to kind of keep down on the crowds and keep social distancing practices rather than having a flood of people. Don't know if that's going to make a difference, but we're going to find out in a couple of days. This is not everything that we are going to have in the store, but this is everything that I've received so far with enough time to be able to make this video. So the way it's going to work is we are opening a couple of hours early for all of our locals here in Phoenix. They can come in, they could shop. They've got 2 hours. Anything that is not purchased in the store locally will be live on our website. So at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, everything that is not sold in the store will be available for anybody to purchase. Again, $49 and above on our website is free shipping. So if you're local and you don't have the ability or don't want to go out, prefer to stay home, you could shop. Or if you're one of my customers in another state, this stuff will all be made available to you. So again, there's more stuff on its way. It seems like most of my 7 inches haven't made it yet. A lot of my 10 inches haven't made it yet. But some other stuff, I mean, just came in within the last couple of minutes. So let's start. This is the Who, Odds and Sods. This is an expanded edition. Double disc, made in Germany. Still has the die-cut cover. This is cut at Abbey Road Studios using the half-speed mastering process. This is a Record Store Day UK title. So I got some of the Record Store Day UK titles. I imported a few of them. Dizzy Gillespie and Charlie Parker, Town Hall, New York City, June 22nd, 1945. There are only 1,200 of these. They are numbered on the back. This is on gold-colored vinyl. First time on LP. It's a discovered recording of Dizzy and Birds. Let's see, Buddy Bolin. Yeah. The Tenors do the reggae dance. The Fallen Angels. This has a complete unheard 1969 concert. This is a double. This is hand numbered. This is copy 306. The Pale Fountains, Long Shot for Your Love. This is another Record Store Day UK title. This is Dracula, plus The Curse of Frankenstein. This is the world premiere recording of the complete film score. Really cool. Gene Russell is a good album. I really love this label. It's one of my absolute favorite labels for spiritual jazz. This is on, I want to say this was on, yeah, clear with a heavy black swirl vinyl. This is limited to 1,500. So really cool release on Black Jazz, a label that is extremely hard to find originals on. And when you do, they typically sound like crap because they use real crummy vinyl. So this is kind of an audiophile. This is called 2 of 2. So this is kind of an audiophile theme record. Let's see, I read the hype on this. Let's see, there was some special, maybe they use like a ribbon mic. It's not on here, but if you go to the website and check it out, the details on it are there. It's like, I think it was maybe the same track twice, one with a different mic, maybe one's direct to disc, one's not. You know, I'm just rattling stuff off, but it's something along those lines. And also The Trees. Army of Darkness soundtrack. Danny Elfman title. Always really popular. Alphaville, Sounds Like a Melody on yellow vinyl. This is a remix from the original multi-tracks. So this is the second volume of the America Rarities. The Black Keys, Let's Rock. So this is kind of an audiophile version. Let's see, yeah, individually numbered on it's 45 RPM. Comes in a black bag. I like to see what's in there, but I didn't do an unboxing on that one. See, Bone Thugs and Harmony. This, believe it or not, is one of the titles that I've gotten the most phone calls on. Marion Brown. This is on transparent red vinyl, limited to 1,500. This is an ORG title. I'm not sure what the mastering on this is. Normally they do a lot of analog stuff, but not 100% sure on this. Now this is a title that I expected to be flooded with this year, because last year and the year before that they had a Bowie release. They're always in super big demand. I order a ton of them and I seem to get a ton of them. This year I ordered a ton of them and my orders were heavily allocated. I still got a good amount of them, but fantastic record. I've listened to it 3 or 4 times. I'm Only Dancing, the Soul Tour. Really cool arrangements. Okay sound quality. Not audiophile or anything, but it's a really killer show. Now this is a killer recording, musically and sonically. Change Is Now Bowie, one of my absolute favorites of this record store day. I did an unboxing on it, but really good title. I recommend that one if you are even a minor Bowie fan. Bastille, All This Bad Blood. Tommy Bolin, let's see if he gets post-toasty. Oh, he does. On side 2. Tommy Bolin Lives. This is a Friday music release. This is Mikhail Kroninin. Yeah, I'm sure I butchered that. Maybe one of the biggest releases of this record store day. The Black Crowes Lions, an original of this, maybe is a $300 record now. So yeah, this is pricey for an original, but let's see. They did a bootleg of it here recently too, and I looked on Discogs and they were like $100 medium. Collective Soul, half and half. So this, I got a laugh out of this. So this is Hooker and Heat, and it's clearly all in English, right? Record store day. It says a French import. Almost all records are coming from, yeah, I would say not all, but half of the stuff's coming from Europe. But they put record store day in French there to kind of give it a little more spice. I'm not familiar with this label. This is, let's see, a yellow and brown vinyl. The Cure, 17 seconds, picture disc. I did an unboxing on this. This is going to be super cool. Definitely going to be collectible. Ron Carter, Foresight. Cool thing about this is every single one of them is autographed. They did 1,999 of them. It's a really killer sounding record as well. I did an unboxing of this. If you check out on the channel, you'll see that. All right, Bloodflowers. The Cure. Another extremely popular title, because this is another one that goes for upwards to $300. This is a picture disc, but if you want it on vinyl, it's this or 300 bones. I listened to it. It's not that bad. I mean, it's nothing like the picture discs were in the 70s and early 80s. It's still a picture disc. So it's got a little bit of surface noise, but it wasn't, you know, I have a Meatloaf picture disc from the 70s, and that thing sounds absolutely awful. Matt DeMarco, the Cowboy Demos. On Jackpot Records, this is, let's see, first ever reissue. Martin Denny, Exotic Moog. There is a big tiki scene. People are getting really, really hunting down the lounge music. Let's see, soundtrack for Dune. This is completely scored by, let's see, Toto and Brian Eno. Sourced from the original master tapes. Pressed at RTI, and this is a spiced colored vinyl. Dio picture disc. Dave Davies, Rock Bottom. I'm actually a huge Kinks fan, so I'm going to look forward to listening to this. He does a lot of Kinks tunes on it. Yeah. Dr. John. I've already gotten quite a few calls on this. Hair metal is always popular. Def Leppard, recorded live at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. D-Mob 12-inch. I have no idea what that is, but there you go. This is actually probably one of my favorite releases, but don't laugh. This is Billie Eilish live at Third Man. Even if you're not into modern music, this is essentially her singing with her brother backing her up on guitar. So it's a female vocal, acoustic guitar. So if you want to try to appear maybe hipper than you really are to your kids or maybe the rest of your family, you can buy this, show them how cool you are, and it's actually pretty good. Really good record. I've listened to it 3 or 4 times in the store. I did an unboxing on it. You can see the unboxing video. Sound is really, really good. Many people who are like, who is this? Would have bought it on the spot if it was, an option, if it wasn't a record store day title. It is really good. And Billie Eilish is probably the best-selling record I've had, non-audiophile record in the store in the last 2 years. She's extremely popular. It'll sell really well on its own. See, Brian Eno, this is the Rams soundtrack. Ezra Collective. ELO, live at Waterloo, 1992, first time on vinyl. Let's see, various artists, Flow. I have no idea what that is. Fight on Real Gone Music. First vinyl release in the Northern Hemisphere. They're really trying to sell some of these records hard. They got to look for that perfect hook. So now we're down to the first vinyl release in the Northern Hemisphere. Yeah. 1995 sophomore album. Rob Halford of Judas Priest, who's actually a local. This is limited to 2,500 copies. Ace Frehley, everything Kiss related is always really good and really popular. First time on vinyl since 1989. It's actually pressed at 45 RPM, which makes sense. It's probably at 33. It's probably too much to stuff on one record, and it's too little for 2, so you increase the fidelity, and since you got to put it on 2 discs anyway. Let's see. Kelly Finnegan. This is on Coal Mine. See, this is numbered 1197 on the back. Looks like a number to 2000. Real nice tip-on jacket. Green Jelly. Not to be confused with Green Jello. Don't want anybody to get sued. This is Triple Live, Mother Goose at Budokan. Galaxy 500. It's going to be another really popular release. Gorillaz D-Sides. I think this was the first time this was ever released on vinyl. Very popular band on vinyl and G-Sides. We got the D-Sides, we got the G-Sides. I'm not a Gorillaz fan. Is there an A-Sides and a B-Sides? Probably not. Andrew Gold, Something New. It's unreleased gold by Andrew Gold. Pressed on colored vinyl. I wonder if it's gold vinyl. I wonder if it's Andrew Gold, unreleased gold on gold vinyl. That would be pretty cool, right? Oh, look at that. He's passed out in the tape storage room. That's pretty cool. See Gong live at Sheffield, 1974 on green vinyl. Al Green, Green is Blue. I actually did an unboxing of this on the channel. You can check that out. The Essential Philip Glass Music on Vinyl box set. There are only 1,500 of these. This will be extremely popular. Grave Diggers. Yeah, get a download card. Terry Hall Home. Hey, check it out. Made in the EU, but it's got the old flip back cover. Kind of the old UK style cover. I love gimmicky type stuff like that. That's fantastic. Brittany Howard. Live at Sound Emporium. Let's see. Maroon vinyl includes download. Hawkwind at the BBC, 1972. More Hawkwind. Cork. I'm assuming that's a record store name release, right? Yeah. Iggy Pop. Kiss My Blood. This is actually a really cool looking box set. Triple splatter vinyl LP, tour poster, live concert DVD, printed inner sleeves, 3 what appear to be pretty cool splatter discs. This is live in 1991. Let's see, what is he doing on this? The Passenger. I actually prefer, I know the Stooges stuff is good. He's doing some of that on here. I'm going to have to get one of these myself, but I really prefer the David Bowie era Iggy Pop. So, let's see. Bob James, never before released. Studio recordings from 1965. This is mastered by Bernie Grundman. Number 5000. This label has a Bill Evans coming out later on in the, I think it's the next drop. Their stuff is typically really collectible. They do some really good jazz titles from a lot of unreleased stuff. June of 44. Limited to 2000 on glacial blue vinyl. Another June of 44. 2000 on glacial blue vinyl. Another really popular one, Jethro Tull, Stormwatch. These are Stormwatch session outtakes. I did an unboxing on this one, Elton John. Check out the video. This is almost identical to the deluxe CD that came out a while back. There's 2 additional tracks on this, never before released. I have not had a chance to listen to it. Josephus. This is actually a pretty legendary Texas band. Actually recorded their first album here in Phoenix, though, at Audio Recorders. So, Get Off My Case. This is unreleased, 1969, master recordings. I think somebody told me they were like playing at the Austin Record Show a couple of years back, so they're still performing. Judas Priest, British Steel. Now this, I don't think this is a picture disc. It looks like a picture disc, but it looks like it's actually, there's 2 discs in there, and it looks like it's made of vinyl, but it looks like it's actually grooves on one side and then maybe like a painting on the other side. That's pretty interesting. I'm going to have to see what that looks like opened. The Kinks Chronicles. This is red colored vinyl. This is Marcy Lurix. Electric Murder. We're guessing on that name. Might be close. Katie Lang, first time on vinyl. Drag. Limited edition, smoky vinyl. Another Katie Lang title. This is her debut on translucent red vinyl. Back on vinyl for the first time in decades. So there's that. Ned Leggen. Sea Stones. Set 4-5. RSD exclusive blue vinyl. God, you know, I'm not familiar with this, but look at this. You got David Crosby, Jerry Garcia, Mickey Hart, Grace Slick. Might have to give that a listen. Oh, check it out. It's actually got all the instrumentation information on there as well. I am not familiar with that. The Murder Capital. Miedo Todd. Limited to 1,000. Sure, I butchered that name. This is on ORG as well. Bob Marley and the Wailers. Redemption song. I think this is reggae. I'm just kidding. Motorhead. Ace of Spades. Picture disc. I'm sure that'll be really popular. This is actually a spade-shaped picture disc. And a shot there from the Ace of Spades album, I believe. It's going to be another really, really popular title, Thelonious Monk. 1963. This is by Light in the Attic. Let's see. This is actually an absolutely killer funk album. Magnum, fully loaded. An original, this goes for $1,000. Really cool Latin type funk. One of my biggest wants for a soul record that I have yet to run into. It says remastered from the original stereo master tape. That might be the way to go. Kevin Morby. Feels like a double. On red vinyl. Live in Paris, 2019. Nick Mason's Saucer Full of Secrets, one of the absolute best concerts I've ever been to, and I've been to a lot. This was an absolute fantastic show. If I knew it was going to be as good as it was, I would have tried to do maybe 2 or 3 more shows in neighboring states. It was awesome. This is a 12-inch. They're essentially doing, let's see, Vegetable Man and See Emily Play. What an awesome, awesome show. Doing all early Sid Barrett era led, you know, a little bit later. Everything before Dark Side, I guess. MSP, Done and Dusted. Manic Street Preachers. Nat Turner Rebellion. Laugh to Keep from Crying. This is on org as well. Limited to 1,000. Pressed on fire red color vinyl. Really good funk record as well. All right. New Riders of the Purple Sage, taken directly from the master reels in the NRPS archive. Benefit concert from 1972. Midland, live from the Palomino, one night only. Again, guys, any of this stuff that is not sold in the store within the first couple of hours will be available on our website at www.theingroove. Like I said, very few of these singles have gotten here yet. August Burns Red. John Lennon. Instant Karma. This is a remix, I believe. Yeah, let's see. Yep. Drive-By Truckers. Pink Floyd, Arnold Layne. This is actually 2007. It's got Gilmore, Wright, Mason. This was a Sid Barrett benefit from 2007. This I ordered thinking I was getting a 7-inch single. I probably should have looked at the price. It is actually pretty cool though. It is a 7-inch single, and it's a book all about sci-fi and fantasy soundtracks. So that's actually pretty cool, and it actually has, it's autographed and it has a Invaders from Mars 7-inch. Let's see, Christian Paul, debut record, debut EP. Twisted, All These Problems. This is numbered to 1,000. Buju Banton, I'm guessing. I did an unboxing on this. This is probably going to be really hot. The John Prine box set. This is his first 4 records. And these were all mastered by Kevin Gray. Pretenders live at Paradise Theater, Boston, 1980. I think that's the front, but I'm putting it in the bin this way because that just looks much cooler. Limited to 6,500. This is long anticipated, the return of Pete Krebs. I personally was not anticipating the return of Pete Krebs, but it was long anticipated, I guess, so I don't know. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Yeah, we're gonna quit. It is on Rot Red vinyl. The New Eternal Rhythm Orchestra. Pogues, BBC Sessions, 1984 to 1985. Percival, this is autograph, Wild Hunt Lives. It's got 2 signatures right on the front. They're numbered. This is number 532. I'm guessing it's probably pretty limited. Very cool because it's actually it's autographed on the jacket. Ennio Morricone soundtrack. 1975 masterpiece from the cult French thriller. Soundtracks are generally top-notch. One of the best, probably second best composer of all time, next to John Williams. It says audio was remastered from the original tapes. Recently passed. Let's see, Charlie Parker. Jazz at Midnight. The legendary Howard Theater shows, available for the first time on vinyl. Very cool classic Blue Note style cover, including the back, minus the barcode. But you know, it's 2020. Max Roach, Charlie Bird, Zoot Sims. That is probably quite good. I will be listening to that shortly. Refused, Not Fit for Broadcast, live at the BBC. All right, Roxy Music. I think this was maybe the Steve Wilson remix. I'm not 100% sure on that. They don't have a hype sticker on that. Maybe you have to check out the description on the website. Robin? This is another pretty hotly anticipated title. Lou Reed and John Cale. Drelia. I've got called quite a few times on that one as well. Smudge. Limited to 1,000 copies. Sock Tight. ORG title. Surfer Blood. Astro Coast. Slint, clear vinyl, there's 2,500, and it actually comes with a turntable slip mat as well. This will be popular just because of the Beatle connection. Chants of India, Ravi Shankar. Many Beatle guys have to have everything that any Beatle has ever appeared on or had anything to do with, so they will be putting that on their shelf, I'm sure. Don Shin. Profits up, flip back cover, numbered. Love Letters by her. Sky Zoo, plus Pete Rock. Sam Smith, I Feel Love picture disc. Tangerine Dream, Tiger on translucent yellow vinyl. Tom Tom Club. This is one of the Record Store Day titles I will be taking home. This is a live concert from, when was this? I think 2016, 2001. He's got a book coming out. I'll probably be reading that when I have some spare time, which might be never. I don't know. Tyler, the Creator, Cherry Bomb. First time on vinyl. This is the instrumental. His stuff, Cherry Bomb, has been very heavily counterfeited. So this is going to be an extremely popular title. You've got the album, and you have the instrumental version. Jimmy Urin, music on vinyl. This is numbered to 2500 on blue marbled colored vinyl. Ultravox, Record Store Day exclusive. Let's see, clear vinyl. U2 is always heavily collected for Record Store Day. Limited edition transparent blue vinyl includes 2 previously unreleased live tracks. I wish they would do more than singles, though. That would be kind of cool, but I don't really care too much because I don't like U2. But it would be good for you guys who do. Wolfgang Press. This is going to be another really popular title. The Weeknd. Ben Watt. On Cherry Red Records. Got a couple of comps here in the back. This is, let's see, Sunrise on the Blues. This is released by ORG. Limited to 4,000. This actually looks pretty cool. This looks like a good comp. White Whale Records, the psych pop sounds of White Whale. Kind of a pretty cool comp of a bunch of lost nuggets from Los Angeles' great White Whale recordings. This is another, I like the comps. A lot of the comps they do for Record Store Day are kind of some of the jewels of the, they go unnoticed. But musically, there's a lot of great stuff. So this is Girl Garage. This is Volume 8. This is a series they've been doing for a while. The Ska from Jamaica. Oh, it's a photographed flip back cover, but not the real thing. That would have been 3 this year, but it wasn't meant to be. Six Organs of Admittance, like an Appy Sessions, or something along those lines, on ORG Music. Well, this looks interesting. What is this? The Melvins, the Stooges, the Misfits, the Replacements. I have no idea what this is. I'll have to check it out. All right, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Again, all this stuff will be made available starting at 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday for the first drop. That is Saturday the 29th, excuse me. Again, anything that is not already previously sold in the store. But I'm guessing a good amount of stuff is going to make its way onto the website. All right, guys, until next time.